Right guys, so today I'm going to be showing you something which I've been meaning to show you when it first came out, but I never really found the time. It was White Zombies. It came from NYC vinyl box set. It's a standard box set, it's not the special coloured vinyl edition, just standard black. And basically, for those that don't know about the release, it's basically showcasing the band's roots, because most people know the band for these and not much else. So for those that know absolutely nothing about White Zombie, this is a great package. So let's get to it. So there's the box. Big, heavy cardboard box. Pretty well made. It's a very interesting, I call it an experience, because the way I did it, it was interesting, to say the least. Basically, it comes with all of the albums and EPs before the two well-known albums, but it came with a book, which I'll show you now. And basically, the book is a mini autobiography of the band. I'll quickly flip through some pages for you to get an idea. Yeah, it's basically a mini autobiography of how the band started, the member changes, the process they went through for making each album an EP, and basically just fighting the tide to try to get a footing in the music industry. So what I did was I read the autobiography, and as I got to a certain album or EP, I put on the EP just to get a feel for what they were saying. So I'll show you them now. Now the problem I have with this is the quality of the book is very sturdy, very heavy, well made. Same for the outer casing, but the actual vinyl pattern, sleeves and quite up to snuff. It's just really hard cardboard. It doesn't feel like a normal record, and they're a bit of a pain in the ass to get out because of that. So I can't get it out now. There we go. Just a standard black. And yeah, so the packaging on the actual records themselves is a little bit of a shame, because the rest of it does feel really, really nice. But it's a small hick, really. Let's do everything else right. And that's all the studio albums and EPs before, the two major ones. I will say off the bat, those expecting to hear Rob Zombie's voice, how you hear it today or how you hear it on the last two studio records, you'll be in for a bit of a disappointment. It's interesting for the simple facts that it isn't what you're expecting. It's really underground, raw productions, the amount of style changes they had throughout the years is quite eye-raising. like I say, from reading the autobiography, you're getting a feel for basically where they were when they were making the albums, changing the lineup of the guitar players significantly changed the sound of the band. So yeah, there's a lot of interesting sounds and styles, and the way they approach things is quite different to what you expect to hear from the band. So if you're not really into branching out and hearing something a little bit different, because like I said, there's even hardcore elements, I'd say, are in some of this stuff. It's crazy. So yeah, if you're not really into going that far into things, then I probably wouldn't recommend buying it. But the autobiography alone, I think, is a massive incentive into buying it. It's quite an expensive box set. I think I paid about, might be just over £100, you know. But I still think it was worth the money. Even if you're not a hardcore White Zombie fan, it's an interesting listen. Like I say, even if you don't like the core staples of the band's last two albums, you might actually find something worthwhile here, because there is that many different styles that they go through. So yeah, interesting box set. Well worth the money, I think. Well, it's worth the money. Packaging on the vinyl sleeves themselves, not great, but it's a well-made box set overall. And I think it is worth the money that they were asking, the RRP. I don't know what they go for now. If they go cheap, if they definitely pick it up if they go cheaper than what it was going for. If it's a little bit more expensive, then it's entirely on how much you like the band, or how much you're willing to test out the different sounds that they're going through. Alright guys, that's it. I'll see you later.